Welcome to Atlantic Tarot. This is the tarot forecast for Leo for the month of May, April-May, for so it'll be Taurus energy, Leo. So very earthy energy this month, a bit slower than last month, but let's just see what is going to happen potentially for you, fire Leos. Okay, we have the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Temperance card as your energy. So divine time, things just working out as they should. Major card, major energy. So whatever goes on this month, just remember that, Leo, it's destined almost. It's just how it should be. For foul means or fair. So let's look at the picture. But beautiful energy. This is the card for the Sagittarian people. So it's very much it's a looking out card. It's a very looking for far horizons. It likes it likes big pictures. It wants to see the whole panorama of everything. But it's sort of moreover to me as an interpreter, I just believe it's sort of that balance too. But it's like things come in when they're meant to, not when we sort of clap our hands or stamp our feet and demand them to. It just doesn't work like that, does it? Okay, where you are right now, Taurus. Leo, sorry, in the time of Taurus. So you've got this beautiful energy, fire energy, new beginnings, things happening quickly, really like a flowing, fast flowing energy like fire. It's a rocket. It's about to sort of explode into the atmosphere. So it's beautiful. It's also fertility for those who are seeking that or wondering about fertility. This is fertility as well. All over, moreover, it is a very great card to have. You've got the energy, so use it to your best advantage this next 4 weeks, Leo. Let's see what's crossing that. In other words, crossing this, influencing this, and influencing the whole reading. 5 of Wands. So if there is a bit of held back kind of energy or feeling like somebody's holding you back, just remember that's the energy. So or it may become quite apparent that a group of people, usually with the fives, are trying to do that to you, but you are the one with the big heavy hitter of Temperance and divine time. So you're the one that uses that to just ride over the top and just go ahead. Go around the obstacle. Don't be held back. Because often I feel like with the fire people too, other people who are much more sort of staid and conservative will sit back and go, oh no, you can't do that, you can't do that. And fire people are just like, oh, for God's sake, will you just get out of my way or I'll burn you to the ground, because they want to just get on with things. Let's look at the background. So the last, what is it? What was it? March, April. 5 of Cups are very much that another 5. Change, emotional change. That's sort of hanging around too, and I know some dear Leo friends of mine have got a bit of this emotional energy hanging around, where it's always on a cusp of change. It's always emotionally charged, but it's almost like things are moving through that as well. It comes at you like in waves. It's like it comes sometimes really heavy. It's like a grief. It's like an emotional upset, if you know what I mean. But this is still sitting around you for those that I know for obvious reasons, but one just has to keep moving through it. Although when it does hit this big wave, this wave of this emotional stuff, it hits hard. So you just have to move with it, Leo. swallow it almost, digest it. Okay, let's see recent influences. And we have Scorpio death, so we have a slow moving transformation happening. And I guess you know this already, it's another big card. So things are slowly transforming. Whatever it is that you've wanted to transform in your life, or that is transforming in your life, you have to embrace it and go with it, hang on to it, follow it, because it's in motion and it's definitely meant to be. So therefore, in order, people are always telling stories about how they're going to change this and they change that, or give up this, give up that. And usually they end up saying, oh no, it wasn't, yeah, but whatever. But sometimes we've just got to stick with it in order to see it through. And it is a slow moving energy, so this is entirely happening for you, Leo. So just keep going with it. It's slow, it can sometimes make you feel very held back, very emotional, but as long as you keep with it, because it's healing you of a lot of stuff too. Don't forget, this Scorpio Deep Diver card is a healing card as well. Let's see what's happening as your lesson this 4 weeks. New seeds that you're sowing that will grow from little seedlings to big, tall trees that will bear fruit. New ideas coming in. These are really good too. This grows well in earth. Especially we're in an earth time, so it's new things coming around. So just always be open to the new that comes through. This can also talk about your children as well, or that sort of thing. It's a very interesting type of card in terms of, sorry, my chest. Yeah, it's about things growing and watching them grow, but you know, watering them, feeding them. It's a beautiful card. So this energy is definitely your lesson this month, and put together that with that divine timing and the healing cycle of transformation, you'll understand what that is to you individually. Okay, let's see what's in the near future, Leo. And there comes the Leo Queen herself, the Queen of Wands. She comes through very strong, very, some would say opinionated, but she says it how it is. A lot of energy, very quite forceful, gets things done. She can't stand dodderers and people that just philander around, you know, sort of deciding, and she wants action. And she normally gets it. So good energy coming through in this month, Leo. It's almost like they're telling you, just get on with it. Just clear the decks. Just get on with whatever projects you want to really fly. Because you've got all the skills to do it, especially with her coming through. What's happening that you're not realising? Yeah, if it seems too good to be true, be really careful of anything like that coming through, anyone coming through, trying to put a set of rose glasses on your face, telling you things are this when you know damn well they're not. Yeah, there's a bit of that energy as well around at the moment, maybe from people that are sort of trying to hold you back, etc., saying one thing, but I guess, Leo, you just put the intuitive on. Switch over to an intuition with this one, and you know, be really careful of this lot, because that could be the holder backerers, if you know what I'm saying. Bit of an illusion there. All that glitters is not gold. Okay, how others see you. This will be interesting. Yeah, justice. So they know it's very karmic as well. Very karmic. And a lot of people don't really understand. Karma is a simple word, but it's very hard sometimes to people's definition of it sort of it changes a lot. It's a word that's bandied around a lot, but the actual is actions, consequences, fairness. It's a bit like temperance, balance, actions, consequences. You do this, this will happen. So really be on your 100%, you know, intuitive switch on this month. Very karmic things coming through. Just be really, really on high alert, especially for people that are going to try and cast illusion or sell something to you that's obviously, you know, not what it seems at all. Very interesting, Leo. So now let's go on to what you're feeling positive about. The Wheel of Fortune, so destiny coming in, big cards. It's going to be a very interesting month. So this is, once again, it's akin to justice and temperance. Right time, right place. The wheels come around, and Scorpio, you've got some big stuff coming through. So this just validates what we've just said. Whatever happens this month is meant to. So with this too, it's that wheel turning into your section of it. It's like what happens is meant to happen. It's all karmic. It's all meant to be. So you've got to be really intuition switch on, volume up for you, Leo. Big times. Big things happening, and you feel positive about this, so don't go into the negative. Just be aware of people trying to, you know, give you something or appear one way when you know in your inside that it's not the case. Okay, let's see the outcome. Let's not muck about. And we have 9 of Wands, so exhausting in its own way too. Lots of energy, but you will get through this. It's really important to finish this cycle this month. It's a big one. It will sort of chase lots of energy off you, but you will get there. So just know that. Excellent, actually. 9 of Wands is all about just, you know, running the marathon and being exhausted at the last with 1K to go, but you do it and you do it well. Okay, let's see your little message for the month. Time of Taurus. It's going to be interesting. Courage. It's not the strength of the body that counts, but the strength of the spirit. Courage is a spiritual energy taking you beyond all fear and resistance to remove internal and external blockages on the path. Go for it, Leo. Thanks so much for listening. Talk to you next time.